Hi, this is Cousin Russ. Good morning and happy 1950 US Federal Census. Um, I'm going to do this live, so there may be some pauses as things happen. The websites are new, but we'll see if my preparation plans work. So I'm in Family Tree Maker 2019. This is the planned workspace. And I'm going to the people workspace, and I have narrowed down using the filter feature of a people that I expect to find in a single enumeration district in the US Federal Census for 1950. So I'm going to select this gentleman because I believe he should be the head of household in the 1950 census. May be wrong, where we will see. And what I had done, and I think I had demonstrated how to do that, is that I had marked a residence fact. I marked it private for 1950 from the uh, stevemorris.org one-step website where I expect to find him. Now that I turned that into a citation so that when I double click on the citation, the globe will take me to the Steve Morris website. I'm going to close that and bring the Steve Morris website over on top. So this is where I was taken, and this is what I had expected. Now I have some choices here, and the one I'm going to choose is the archives.gov website because I believe that they should be up. So I have opened that, and we were told the other day that there would be a new website for the 1950 census, that it was going to be just for this census, and I am told that I can search. So I'm going to search. I go to the search, begin search. I click begin. And what I am going to put in here is I want to select New Jersey. I could probably type in, I don't know, and this county is Somerset. I got that from my information, and you see that this is ED1, ED2, there's 32 pages, 30 pages, but I can go down further, and I am going to change the screen size so that I can put in his first and last name. And I'm going to click the search. Now see what's happening up here. It put his name, and I know the enumeration district is 18-12. And I'm adding that to my search criteria. Lo and behold, there is matching names. And it's also down here, and this is great because it's telling me what line I expect to find him on. So I'm going to blow it up to see if this is correct. And I'm using my mouse to navigate. There's line 18, Michael, Bridget, Michael, Marianne. That is the household I had expected to find here. But what am I going to do from here? Now, what I need to do is to right click and save this image. And I'm going to name it. I'm going to move it off the screen because I'm going to name it using my file naming convention. And I will show you that in a minute. Because I don't want to demonstrate my typing. going to bring that over here so you can see that's my file naming convention. Last name, first name, underscore, middle name, dash 1950 US Federal Census. Is going to be a PNG file. So I have now saved it. Now I'm going to juggle back and forth between there and here, because what I need to do first is I have done one 1950 census. So what I need to do is go back to the website, because what I want to show you is that up in the upper left-hand corner, it's going to tell me the location, New Jersey, Somerset, borough of Bernardsville. And that's where I had expected to find them. So I'm going to manually create a new citation so that it is borough of Bernardsville. I learned how to spell. It is enumeration district 18-12. And just so you know what I am working off of, there is what I just typed in, and I need to get down here to lines 18 to 21. Now, if I'm lucky, there's going to be an address here. And the address is 49 Old Army Road, it looks like. 18 Old Army Road. I learn how to spell. And I'm going to enter Michael A. Household. That's about all I can enter because from what I got off that sheet, but I think we can get back to it. Just search for it, and I'm going to put Michael A. Now, when I do a citation, I do not want the web address, and I do want the citation text, but I do want the URL. Now I'm going over to my website that I brought up, and I'm going to highlight all of that, and I'm going to paste it into here so that I can get directly back from there to there from here. Need to put accessed. And if you're leaving comments, I'll get to them in a minute. Now I need to complete this information, so I'm going to go to the reference note, and I need to paste that access date in the citation. I'm going to citate that. I'm going to highlight that text and put it in my Windows clipboard, Clip Media. Now I'm going to go get that image that I just downloaded, put it in the census category, and I'm going to paste the citation right there. Now I need to clean up my citation. And I can get rid of some of that. And I got my site. I have the caption correct. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to click media. And I'm going to right click because I want to make sure that the file name is correct. And it is. So now I'm going to go back to the people workspace. And now I'm going to start my data entry. Now, I know that this what the census record has as his name, Michael A. And I see how I have a bunch of Michael A's there. Now I'm going to select that. I'm going to add a new citation, an existing one, the one that I just created. And there it is. I'm selecting the first one, the link to citation. Now, what I'm also going to do is 1950. I want to put this on the Family Tree Maker clipboard because I only have it in one place so far. So now I'm going to transcribe the information from the website and put it into Family Tree Maker. Now, I already started this a fact for the 1950 census. And what I am going to now do is Bernardsville, Borough of Bernardsville, Somerset County. That's where I am. That's the numeration district, but I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to do my normal citation or residence fact description, which I put in age. And the age for him was 46. And I'll show you where I got that. And relation to head of household is head. And now I'm going to paste that 1950 census citation. Now I'm going to bring the website back over. So there's Michael. I got an address, which I'll use here in a minute. Michael A. There is where his age is. He's married. He was born in New Jersey. And he's a tax collector for the borough. I did not know that. I want to get that in here. So let me throw that out of the way. Now his address on 4/1/1950 was 49 Army. Now I have to look at that a little bit later on. Old Army, sorry. That is in Bernardsville. Somerset County, New Jersey. Now I'm going to just stop there because I want to let Family Tree Maker do some things. I want to move the address up there, Bernardsville, Somerset County, New Jersey, replace. So it is now given me the address. I'm wondering if that address is really Anderson Road, but I'm recording what I see, and there it is right there. And I'm just going to scroll up. What is that? There is Anderson Road. That is Anderson Road. And again, I'm looking at what's in here, and there's up arrow, that would tell me that what's above here is Anderson Road. So I'm going to change this to Anderson Road. And I'm going to, I need to take that, get rid of that E, and change it and replace it. Now we're good. You notice it says Anderson Road here. That's what the real place is, but the record says Anderson Road. Now I'm going to paste the citation, but I've got to fix the citation. And the beauty of Family Tree Maker is that I can come back here and update that. But when I did that, I have to fix the citation on that image. So I'm going to reset the reference note. And I will access date, copy, and update that. So my image has the citation that I need. And let me go from there. Okay, so I've got the address. Let me bring this back. Got the address. We've got his age is 46 and he was born in New Jersey. So I'm going to hit the plus and birth. Or do I need to do that? Let me see. That looks like what it should be. He was born in, his age was, let me see if anybody's making any comments here. Lynn from South Carolina, thank you. And use Family Tree Maker. Dr. Shelley from Virginia, Central Virginia to be exact. So Dr. Shelley, my plan worked, and I'm hopefully am demonstrating this. It probably doesn't make sense. I'm doing this live on a website that I have not worked with before, and I'm doing it manually, which is good. So anyhow, 46. 46. Let's think about that for a second. 46. So there it is. So 46. I could do the use the calculator here, but 46 would make it. If he was 46, it would be he would have been born about 1904. I just put the citation for that, and he was head of household. I always capture the marriage status. I'm typing M, marriage status on 4/1/1950, who was married, and citing that. And what else do I get off of that image? Bring it back over here. I have it on two screens, but I want you to be able to see what I'm working with. 46 was married, New Jersey, worked as a tax collector for the borough. Okay, that's a new one for me. So I'm going to go occupation. 4/1/1950. Tax collector. Looks like I have another tax collector in this household. And employment. 4/1/19 is borough. I'll spell it out. And since I know what town that is, and put a citation on that. And let's see what else I need to fix on 1950. The other thing that I need to do is get rid of the private for that fact. It is now available. Now I'm going to stop there, I believe, um, because I will do it. Yes, there he was. He was a tax collector in 1940. That's good to know. So what I have started to do now is there's a citation that I just did. Now what I'm going to do now, and I will not record it, is continue with the rest of that household. My intent this morning was to just demonstrate one example of taking my preparation that I did for the 1950 census and actually see if it worked. And it appears that it has worked so far. Um, Very happy to find the family where I had expected to find them. I'm sure that I will have some that I don't expect. As a matter of fact, the first one that I did this morning, before I did the recording, was I actually found somebody that I didn't expect to find in a household. But once I looked at the information that I had, it made total sense. Okay, I am going to end this broadcast. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments or the chat. And I appreciate you stopping by. And I'll just bring up Lynn from Hilton Head, South Carolina. Uh, from Lynn, as a user family tree maker, and Dr. Shelley from Central Virginia. If you have any questions, I will probably demonstrate a couple more because I've got a couple RD2 kinds of locations and addresses. So the plan that I had that I laid out was work get as many addresses as I could find. I didn't have to use it this time, but get as many addresses that I could. I use the Steve Morris website to find out the enumeration district, and I have found the enumeration district. It was easy to find. I think the uh, website that I demonstrated will work. I may uh, try to try a couple other websites when they become available. I knew that this website was going to be available, uh, so that's why I went right here, and it was very easy to uh, do a search. Let me scroll up so you can see that. I had the state, I had the county. It looks like the county went away in the search engine, but it's right here and it told me what line. I scrolled down to the bottom and I could tell that my Michael would be on line 18. So that's what I have for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave questions in the chat or the comments. Thank you very much. Have a great day.